You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. All my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a rainy day here in Georgia. Right now, 73 degrees, going up to a high of 89, and it's thundering and lightning. It's not raining, it's just thundering and lightning. That's how yesterday ended. My daughter, my brother, my nephew, and my daughter and my grandbaby were over here yesterday. And it was so funny because it started pouring down raining. Like before they got here, it wasn't raining. Then all of a sudden it started pouring down raining. And so my brother has always been like shook when it came to thunder and lightning. And it was booming. And it was funny because my nephew had never seen him like that, I don't think. So my brother's like jumping and my nephew is laughing because my brother is like, every time it thundered and it was like booming, he jumped. So he was like, come on, let's go. We got to leave. So they left. But then when my daughter got ready to leave, it was thundering and lightning. And so my granddaughter said, Mommy, it's okay. It's not going to hurt us. And she was like, yeah, it'll hurt us. So they were able to go out the garage and run to the car. It was cool. But anyway, it's a rainy day here in Georgia. Rainy 4th of July. So I don't know where you are in the world, but it's a little rainy here. So I don't know what the cookout scene is looking like today because it is raining. So anyway, whatever you're doing, I hope you're going to enjoy your day because it is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Yes, it is. It is. What's the day? Wednesday. It's hump day, baby. You made it to the middle. You are almost there. It is the middle of the week. I know somebody is saying, thank the Lord. Listen, Friday is coming and it'll be here real soon. All right, so today is Wednesday, July 4th. It's also Alice in Wonderland Day. Yeah, remember the little show Alice in Wonderland? It's also Caribbean Community Day. Also Filipino American Friendship Day. Also Invisible Day. Have no idea what Invisible Day is, but it's Invisible Day. Jackfruit Day. I think I tasted jackfruit one time. I don't think I liked it though. I don't think I like jackfruit. It's National Barbecue Ribs Day. Yeah, I had some of those yesterday. I have another one for today for lunch. National Caesar Salad Day. So shout out to all the Caesar salad lovers out there. National Carl Day. So if your name is Carl, shout out to you. National Sophia Day. If your name is Sophia, shout out to you. Also Queen Sonia's Day. Queen Sonia, she's somewhere in the world. I have no idea where she is. Rwanda Liberation Day. Okay, so listen. Who in the world is going to fry an egg on the sidewalk? But anyway, it's Sidewalk Egg Frying Day. Trust me, I heard Arizona is so hot, you can actually fry egg on the sidewalk. It's like 113 degrees. Wouldn't want to be there at all. Zambia Unity Day and National Ferris Week. Those are your national days for the day. Let's keep this train rolling and get on with your horoscopes. We're going to be talking about declaring your independence later on in this episode, so be sure to stick around after the horoscopes because let's talk about that. What does that mean for you? What does it mean to declare your independence? Today is Independence Day, National Independence Day, 4th of July. We're going to talk about that later. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Dawson for today, Wednesday, July the 4th. Going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Extending invitation to clients you enjoy spending time with, entertaining your home and make aesthetic changes that will please those who reside with you. Travel and creative hobbies will be your best outlet. All right, take a trip, Aries. Do something creative. That's going to make you feel good. That's what you got. Listen, today is a feel-good day. It's raining. Can't really go out and have a cookout, so, do something creative. I have so many creative things in my house. I want to be a creative. I'm just not creative like that. Like what I'm doing right now, if you tell me to do anything on a computer, I can do it. I can create stuff on the computer. But if I have to use my hands to do things, I am not. I have a Cricut, y'all. A Cricut. So the Cricut machine, all the crafters out there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I have a Cricut that I have never used. I called one of my friends. I was like, look, I got a Cricut and I have a printer that print on sugar paper. Do you know anybody want to buy this? She was like, me. So she's going to buy my Cricut and my printer that print on sugar paper. I like being creative. I'm just not creative when it comes to putting my hands on stuff. Like if you tell me to sit behind this computer and do some stuff, I can make some things happen, baby. I can shake some things up. But if I have paint, I have a whole pack of easels. I have a whole painting kit. I have a resin kit. I have a resin mold kit. I got all that kind of stuff. If it doesn't pertain to this computer, I'm not good at it. And I know that. But anyway, you could listen, Aries, you may be better than me. Have a creative day today. All right, Taurus, make the necessary changes that will enable you to advance financially. You may not be that popular at home, but you should be able to shine at social gatherings. Don't let the moods of those you live with get you down. All right, look, if they have bad energy today, run. If the energy is bad in your household today, find your space in the house and stay there and stay away from them. Don't let their bad moods get you down. Yeah. In the meantime, make the necessary changes to enable you to advance financially. Figure out what you got to do to get the bag, baby. Figure out what you got to do. Gemini, don't let relatives make demands on you. You are ready to take action and take over. Look at you, Gemini, ready to take action and take over. You will enjoy physical activities more than you think. All right, look at you being big and bold. You ready to take action and take over. I love it. Do what you got to do, baby. Do what you got to do. Cancer, try to make your lover understand that you need to do things with your friends. All right, now, don't be too quick to judge your loved ones. Okay, that's a little hard for Cancers. Positive connections can be made if you get involved in environmental organizations. All right, look, try to make your lover understand you need to do some things with your friends. Is your lover smothering you today, Cancer? Can you breathe? Tell them, take your foot off my neck so I can get up. You got to tell them. I'm trying to tell you now. Here's the problem. Your lover probably doesn't have any friends. That's the problem. So they don't want you to go anywhere. They want to be stuck up on you all the time. That's not a good thing. They should have a life. And you might want to tell them to get one in a very nice way. Remember now, you got to live with that person in a very nice way. Dear, that's real corny, right? You need to get a life. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that, because then you're gonna be in the doghouse. Leo, get busy putting your place in order. Don't say things that could damage you later. Cut loose. All right, look at you, Leo. Cut loose. You may want to get a little extra rest. You are prone to infections and fevers. All right, don't cut loose too much. You wanna bypass all the infections and the fever. So be careful how you cut loose, Leo. I'm just saying, be careful. Virgo, alienation may be the result of a misunderstanding. You can be sure that any dealing with large institutions should go well. Your involvement with groups will raise your self-esteem. What kind of groups you getting involved in, Virgo? If it's going to make you feel better about who you are, go ahead, do your thing. It's going to make you feel better, look better, do your thing. Do your thing, Virgo. All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiessen. Be sure to stick around because I'm going to be talking about later how to declare your independence. But right now, stay tuned.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know. Say, where are you? Where are you? Don't be so hard to reach. Just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, 'cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Hide away from me when I need you most. pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all I crave, so I wonder, where are you, baby? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, don't be so hard to reach. Just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thies, and we're going to pick it up with Libra. You should be on the road. Generosity will put you in the poorhouse. Your creative talent will be well recognized by others today. All right, Libra, I know you want to be good to everybody. You want to help everybody, but that generosity that you're spreading all over the place is going to put you in the poorhouse. Then you got to figure out who's going to be good to you. Who's going to be generous to you? So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying don't be generous. I'm just saying make sure it don't put you in the poorhouse. All right? Scorpio, try not to spend too much on children or entertainment. You may find that someone you live with may be irritable. You're best to leave them alone. Let them be by themselves till they calm down, till they come back around, Scorpio. Nothing you can do to fix them right now. They're irritable. Something is rubbing them the wrong way. Leave them alone. In the meantime, you may not be happy with members of your family who are not pulling their weight. All right, then they need to pull their weight. They need to tell them you need to pull your weight. You need to take the trash out. You need to clean out the tub. You need to vacuum the floor. You need to pull your weight. Tell them, but very diplomatically. Don't be too harsh. Sagittarius, be cautious not to get involved in office chatter that will cause problems for others. Mingle with individuals who are established and could give you some serious insight into business and future trends. Any financial limitations will probably have to be dealt with on your own. All right, here's the thing. Mingle with people that can give you some good insight about some things, business and future trends. I'm working on some things right now in the AI space. AI is intriguing, y'all. It's intriguing because the possibilities are pretty much endless. And I know when we was looking at NFTs and all this stuff in the Web3 space, we were excited about that, but that kind of faded away because people can really figure out practical uses for NFTs, right? So it's not gone. It's just kind of faded in the background. People are killing AI every day. Every day. There's a restaurant here in Duluth that there's a robot that serves you your food. My daughter went to the restaurant, I think she said day before yesterday. So the robot comes to your table and serves you the food. I'm going to that restaurant. I'm going to take a picture of the robot. And my granddaughter said, can I touch it? AI is not going anywhere. What you need to do is embrace it so that you can stay relevant. Otherwise, you're going to be left out in the cold. So Sagittarius, if you can find somebody that's well established that can give you some serious insight into business and future trends, by all means do so, because that's important. And I would also tell you to take a look at AI and see exactly where you can fit that into your life, because it's not going anywhere. It's just getting started. So you need to be a part of that migration, because it's happening. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's going to happen. And we're doing some great stuff in AI right now, and I'm excited about that. Capricorn, take a long look at present direction and consider your professional options. Avoid any overindulgence. Don't try to hide your true feelings from your mate. All right, Capricorn, put your big girl panties on and let them know how you feel. Stop trying to hide your feelings, because here's the thing, they can't read your mind. So unless you say something, they cannot read your mind. People kill me not saying stuff and then being mad when people don't give them what you want. That's because they didn't know, and they can't read your mind. So say it. Say what you want, and if they listen, at least you have said it, and now you know. They don't know your true feelings if you don't say anything. They can't read your mind. Aquarius, business trips will be more productive than trying to fight the red tape you're facing. Don't be disappointed if you don't get your way emotionally. Verbal abuse may lead to walkouts. Don't make any rash statements that you may regret later. I say this all the time. Be careful what you say, because once it comes out of your mouth, you can't take it back. You cannot take, I don't care how many times you say, I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't even care if the person forgives you. Once it comes out of your mouth, it is burned into the back of their minds forever. And so, yes, you may not have meant it. You just said it when you were mad, but you said it. And so even though you didn't mean it, and even though they said, I forgive you, and you said, I'm sorry a million times, in the back of their mind, it's stuck there. Trust me when I tell you that. If somebody says it's not, they're lying. It's stuck in the back. It's burned. Burned into their memory forever. All right. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Concentrate on yourself or your work. You can pick up information that will give you an edge. Be careful not to not exaggerate when interacting with your lover. All right, now listen, fish. I can look at this thing two ways. What do you mean exaggerate when you're interacting with your lover? What are you doing? What are you exaggerating on? I could think of some things, but I won't. All right, in the meantime, concentrate on yourself or your work. Either one of those are good. You know, for me today, it's a holiday, so I'm gonna chill out. So it's gonna be me. I'm gonna watch some movies. My daughter been telling me to watch Black Mirror, so I think I'm gonna watch Black Mirror. I'm a workaholic, and I really want to work. But I'm going to take the rest of the day off after the show. But I really want to just keep working, but I won't. In the meantime, and this is why I want to keep working. Look, fish, I don't know about you, but any information that's going to give this fish an edge, I want that information. That's why I'm a workaholic. Even though, let me tell y'all what I do at night. Every night, except for the nights that I'm extremely tired, I watch YouTube. I call it YouTube University because every night I'm looking at things that's going to give me an edge in my business. And so if it's information that's going to give me an edge, I want it. Now, here's the thing. I don't want it if it has to come to me the bad way. I don't want it that way. I want it the good way. All right? All right. In the meantime, don't exaggerate when you're interacting with your lover. When I think about exaggeration, I think about lies. So are you lying about something? I'm just saying. Just don't do it. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to declaring your independence. Wait, before I say that, it is pouring. So if you did not cook your ribs yesterday, I don't know if you're going to get a chance today because it is pouring down. You know what's interesting about down here, though, in Georgia? My daughter was at my house, and it was pouring. She got down the street like a little bit further, no rain. It's weird like that. I have been driving and there was no rain and I drive right into a storm. It's storming right now. It's storming outside right now. All right, let's get on with declaring your independence. Now, what does that mean for you? For some people, it could mean a bunch of different things. So since today is the 4th of July and it's all about independence, of course, I know it's not about declaring your own independence, but it was a fight for independence. So why not fight for yourself for independence? No. So let's talk about some ways that you can prepare. Declare your independence. One of the things I like to talk about is pursuing a passion. Is there something that you've been thinking about doing like your entire life? Oh, speaking of that, y'all, I'm going to Africa. I'm going to Liberia. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm finally going to Africa, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going in October. It has been a dream forever, and so the dream has been deferred many times. And now I'm going to go. Matter of fact, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. So it's funny because there is a group of women that's supposed to be going with me. And so one of the women that was supposed to be going, when they told her about all the shots that she had to take, she's like, yeah, I'm not going. Because you got to take like a bunch of shots, like malaria shots and rabies shot. And I heard the rabies shot hurts really bad. But then somebody said you could take pills. So anyway, that has been a passion for me forever. I want to go to Africa. So finally, I got a call last month saying, hey, we're going to pay for your ticket to come to Africa. So I'm going to go to Africa. It's exciting. Anyway, pursue your passion. So here's some things. Is there something that you've been trying to do or wanting to do or thinking about doing for a long time? There is no time better than right now to prepare to pursue your passion, whatever that thing is. I don't know. Do you know how to swim? If not, and you've always thought, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to swim, then take a swimming lesson. Also, if you're thinking about, you know what, I always want to start a baking company because there are a lot of people who like to bake. Start your baking company. Start with one cupcake. There's a lady who had a business. She made $1 million baking one chocolate cake. She didn't have a whole bunch of cakes. You could only get one cake from her. She baked one chocolate cake. That was it. That was her passion, was to start her business. And the way for her to do that was to have this one recipe that she perfected. And she went all in on that. Now, later on, she expanded out. But when she started for like a couple of years, all she would bake was that one chocolate cake. What was interesting about that is that people knew she baked that one chocolate cake. And they came to her over and over again to buy that one cake. That was her passion. Baking was her passion. I have a friend, she loves to travel. Now, I'm not a big traveler. I do want to go to Africa. I do want to go to Greece. One day, someone may invite me to Hawaii. But Africa and Greece and Italy, they're on my to-do list. They're on my place to travel. So one day I'm gonna go to those places. You know, somebody asked me. My brother said yesterday he said he was going to Turks and Caicos. That has never been on my list, and I'm trying to figure out why he wanted to go to Turks and Caicos. He also said he wanted to go to Dubai, but Dubai is very, very long. That's a very, very long 30-hour flight. I just do not want to be in the air that long. That's just too long. However, I do want to go to Africa, which I think is about 11 hours. And I do want to go to Italy. I think that's about 6. And I do want to go to Greece. And one day I may go to Hawaii. That was a trip that I had talked about years ago. Not on my top of the list, but I would go. You know, if I got an invite, like I got to go to Liberia, if I got an invite to go to Hawaii, I probably would go. All right, so think about where you want to travel. That may be something that's going to help you become independent. And especially if you're traveling alone. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to Africa by myself. That's a no for me. I want to go to Africa very much, but I'm not going by myself. So that's not a solo trip that I'm willing to take. However, you may want to declare your independence and take a solo trip. I'm just going to say this. Be careful if you do that. Make sure you know where you're going. Make sure that you have it all down pat. One of my friends went to Tulum. She and her husband and a couple that went with them. She said they went to Tulum, and she said, and my daughter had been trying to go to Tulum forever. Like, I was supposed to go to Tulum last year for my birthday. I wasn't all that beat on going to Tulum. I saw it was pretty, but it looked like the jungle to me. But my daughter had been trying to go to Tulum forever. But then the pandemic hit, and then they shut down Tulum, and I was like, good, because I didn't really want her to go. But anyway, my friend went last year, she and her husband, and she said it was so beautiful. But she was like, as they were driving, she said they were driving through the jungle. And she was like, you know, she said she was sitting there, and she said to her husband and the friend, they could kill us right now and dump us somewhere, and nobody would ever know we were missing. And I was like, see, that sounds crazy to me. Now, I'm not saying that's what they're going to do in Tulum. I'm just saying that's why I don't solo travel. I used to solo travel when I was younger. My mom would say stuff like, so where you going to go today? Where you going? Where you planning to go today? And I would go in my room and I would come out. I was like, yeah, I'll be back. I'm going out of town. And I would leave the freaking country. I've done it like 3 times by myself. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of ways to declare your independence. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. Nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you.
just got a notification that my new book is on Amazon right now. So I had to go look it up, and sure enough, there it is. So I got a new book on Amazon. It's called You Got Something to Say, The Simple Guide to Starting Your Own Podcast. Your Story Matters. So that book is on Amazon. It's live right now. I'm going on a book tour too. So we started our book tour. The book launches July 21st. And then we start our book tour in August. We're going to be touring, I think, 6 cities. And so that is the book I will be carrying with me. So if you want to find out where we are, we're going to be putting up a website for you to find out where we're going to be going. I think we're going to Alabama, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Houston, North Carolina, South Carolina, and of course Georgia. Oh, and I'm going to be doing the book signing in Liberia as well. So the book is on Amazon.com. So check me out. You got something to say? Yes, check me out. You got something to say about Audrey Bell Kearney, live on Amazon today. So check the book out. Listen, what I'm doing right now is called podcasting. I just do mine a little bit different. I do it live, I do music, but it's podcasting. If you're thinking about doing a podcast, this is a great opportunity for you to check out the book because it walks you through the steps that I've taken. I've been podcasting since 2009. I've been doing Good Morning Gwinnett since 2018, and I love this space. So, and it has grown. I've seen it grow and grow and grow, and it's still growing. Now video is becoming a part of that. Speaking of video, the first episode of Good Morning Gwinnett Friday Morning Mingle is going to be live this Friday. It's going to be via video. So you can go to the website and find out more about that by going to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Listen, y'all know I love this stuff, so I'm expanding. I'm expanding my platform, and now we're going to be doing Friday Morning Mingle on Fridays mornings at 8. Tomorrow, this Friday is going to be at 9 o'clock because I got a board meeting at 10. But following Fridays, that show is going to be on at 10 a.m. So this is the Good Morning Gwinnett presents Friday Morning Mingle. And it's going to be me and some women on there talking it up about all different kinds of things. So that should be very interesting because it's an interesting group of women that are gonna be on there. So that should be an interesting show. So be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to find out more information about that later on today or tomorrow. But yeah, it's gonna be live. So go to Facebook, look up Good Morning Gwinnett. Be sure to like the page and follow me because that way when the show goes live on video on Friday, you'll be able to get a notification that I'm live and you can watch the show live with me and the ladies. So it's called the Good Morning Gwinnett Friday Morning Mingle. I'm excited about that because I have never done a show like that before. I've always interviewed people on my other shows, but this show is going to be sort of like The View. It's like The View Meet Podcast. So interesting women, so you might want to just check it out. All right, welcome back. Today I'm talking about declaring your independence because it is the 4th of July. And so I wanted to talk about how you can do that. So now what I'm going to talk about next is starting a side hustle. So y'all know I love business, and I didn't talk about business yesterday, but I'm talking about business today. Starting a side hustle can help you declare your independence. Now, what is a side hustle? A side hustle is a business that you start on the side while you maintain your full job, your full-time position, or your part-time position at your job. I would not tell anybody to quit a job to start a side hustle because it's going to be very turbulent when you first start out, right? I quit my job. I was crazy. Don't do that. I quit my job when I started my first real business, and I called it my first real business because it was a business that I started that had a lot of moving parts that I had to learn about. Over the years, and it's been 26 years now, over the years I've consulted with and coached a whole bunch of entrepreneurs on how to start a business, and I always tell them, do not start your business, do not stop your job unless you have the money in the bank where you can support yourself, because entrepreneurship is turbulent. And until you get everything right, it's going to be turbulent. It's going to be rough. But start a side hustle while you keep your job. And you can start, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. So I was on there. I love entrepreneurship. I'm going to be one of these things called an entrepreneur until they put me in the box. I love it. It's what I do. It's what gets me excited. It what gets me up in the morning is talking about this stuff and doing the things that I do. There are so many side hustles that you can start right now. It is unbelievable. I was checking out one this morning called YouTube, and I've been up since like 5:30. YouTube automation, right? And I'm intrigued by it because it is a way it's a way for you to do a video channel on YouTube without showing your face, without using your voice. And I already do some stuff in the AI space. So I have a client right now that I produce a podcast for, and I use all AI. I don't talk. She don't talk. I set everything up. I use artificial intelligence. I create her entire podcast. It's called A Tax Takedown. And she has a tax prepared. She has an accounting firm, and the show is called A Tax Takedown. I produced that show for her, and I use nobody's voice except for artificial intelligence. So when you go to YouTube, you can do a YouTube channel and you use artificial intelligence to produce all the content on the channel. Now, people are making a lot of money. And I was like, okay, what niche can I go in to create a YouTube automated channel, right? Because I was like, I want one of those because they grow really fast and they're very niche specific. And I figured out a niche. I can't tell y'all what it is. It's going to be fly, though. I'll tell y'all when I launch. So I said all that to say there's so many opportunities right now to start a side hustle. So you can start a side hustle as a freelancer. There's so many tools out there right now that people just don't know how to use. A lot of my clients come to me because I love technology and I'm not afraid of technology. So they come to me because of that, because they are afraid of technology and they don't want to learn how to use technology. Me, on the other hand, I'm a geek, so I like it. I learned how to use it, then I implemented it to my business, and then I implement it into their businesses. So that's a side hustle, though. That could be a side hustle. That's just happened to be a part of my entire business plan. But for you, let's say, for instance, you want to do websites and you don't know how to do websites. Well, they got this little thing called Chat GPT. If you tell Chat GPT to write me the code for a website, it will write you the code, and you just got to find the perfect platform to put it on. But there's also softwares out there right now that you can create short videos for people, because content creation is king, for real. It's king, and people are putting it out every day. Like I sat there this morning at 5:30 this morning thinking about this YouTube automation channel. And what made me think about it was I was watching somebody's video last night, and a guy was talking about how he had a YouTube automation channel about gaming. I think he said Fortnite. And he was making like $1 million. And I was like, doing what? He doesn't even show us his face. I was like, okay, I need to look at that. And see, for me, content is what I do all day long. Like, that's the business. Noise media is what I do. And so it's all about content creation. So I'm like, wait a minute. I need to figure out how to do this. And I laid in bed this morning. I figured it out. So your side hustle could be in the content creation space. It could be in the freelance writing space. What's nice about freelance writing right now is that ChatGPT has changed the game, and so has things like Copy AI and Jasper and Writer. They have changed the game. So if you don't even know how to write a word, all you got to do is type in a sentence, and the AI will write the entire story for you. I had a client, she wanted to write a book, and I introduced her to, she's on our book tour too. I introduced her to ChatGPT, and I was like, look, what do you want to write the book about? And I showed her how to do it. She wrote an entire 99-page book using ChatGPT. Now she's going to be on a book tour with us about her new book that's coming out. The book is with the editors right now. But if you want to do that, you can create anything you could possibly think of creating right now. It could be done. I took a picture of my daughter. I needed a front-facing picture, and she takes a lot of pictures. I don't take that many pictures. She takes a lot. Compared to her, it's none, because she takes a lot. Her boyfriend is a photographer, so she takes a lot of pictures. I said to her, send me a front-facing picture. And she sent me a front-facing picture, because she had when I say front-facing, it was a straight picture of her face. It was a picture of her, but you can see her face straight on. All of my pictures either sideways, I'm making a face, some kind of, it wasn't, I don't have a lot of front facing pictures, but she does, because she does a lot of modeling and all that kind of stuff. And so she sent me the picture. So she came over here, she and the baby and the boyfriend, they came over and they were sitting in the office with me, and I said to her, watch this. And so she's looking at the screen, and she's looking at her picture, and the picture starts to talk. And she's like, what the? She's like, oh my God, that's so freaky. She's like, look at my eyes. So the eyes were moving, the mouth was moving, and she was talking. She's like, how you do that? So many tools, y'all. So many tools. Like, I could take all my daughter pictures and create all of these things, and it's always her talking about whatever it is I want her to talk about. And I think it's amazing. And so the softwares and the tools are out there. So you might want to think about what your side hustle is. People are creating wallpaper online, and people are selling wallpaper. I'm talking about wallpaper, like you wallpaper your wall. They go online, they use artificial intelligence, they create all this different artwork, and then they send it to a wallpaper printer, and the wallpaper printer prints on demand. They're creating artwork for your walls. They're creating pictures for your wall. Never seen before pictures. I have a client, she's a travel agent, and she wanted me to create a comic strip with her as the character in the comic strip. So I created a comic strip about customers who had used her service, and they were talking to each other about how great of service it was. And so it was a couple inside of a kitchen in one episode. It was a guy standing by a tree talking to another guy in another episode. I think I had 3 episodes in there, three screens in there. But anyway, it was a comic strip, and I created it for her, and she posted it on her a Facebook page, and it was about them talking about how great she was in travel, how she helped them with their travel and things like that. That's a side hustle by itself. But that's a part of my company, because my company is about marketing and media. But for somebody who says, you know what, I could do comic strips all day long. Yes, you can. And people will pay you for those. They really would, because she paid me for that one. So just some side hustles that's going to help you declare your independence on Independence Day. So next 4th of July, hopefully next 4th of July, you'll take this side hustle advice. You have figured out what you want to do on the side. Don't quit your job just yet, but you have figured out what you want to do on the side. You have started a side hustle. It is bringing you in some cash, right? Hopefully enough cash so by the time next year you are totally independent. It could happen. It could happen. All right, that's all I got for you. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Not sure I understand it, but everything seems brighter now than before. I don't know why I feel this way, but every time I hear your name, all my worries disappear, yeah. It's all because of you. I feel the way I do. You make my dreams come true, yeah. It's all because of you, because of you. And I don't fall in love so easily, 'cause I don't wear my heart up on my sleeve, yeah. I don't know if you feel the same, but every time I hear your name, my worries disappear. It's all because of you, yeah. I feel the way I do. You make my dreams come true, yes you do. It's all because of you, because of you.
So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration, because it is the 4th of July, but I want to give you my words of inspiration today so you can stay inspired throughout the day. Yes, it's raining here in Georgia. It is raining. But I want to give you that. All right, here goes my word of inspiration for the day. It says, if grass can grow through cement, love can find you at every time in your life. Ooh, let me say it again. If grass can grow through cement, love can find you at every time in your life. Cher said that and she was right. Listen, can you imagine grass growing through cement? You've seen it before. You've seen grass. You're walking down the street and you see grass sprouting up through the cement. If love can grow through grass, love can find you no matter where you are in life. And you gotta hold on to that. That's if you want love. Not everybody wants it. Some people don't want it. I mean, here's the thing. They probably do want it. They don't want to admit they want it. Wherever you are, if you want love, it will find you no matter where you are. Just hang in there. It's coming. All right, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 41 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episodes of the show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to check out past episodes there. Also, be sure to check out the website later on tomorrow. I'll be talking more about how you can listen to the Friday Morning Mingle, which is going to air this coming Friday at 9 a.m. on the Good Morning Gwinnett website or the Facebook page. So be sure to check it out. Or YouTube. We're streaming all over the place. Or LinkedIn. Yeah, you know me. I'm all over the place when it comes to or Twitter. You can watch it on all of these platforms, but wherever you watch it, be sure to subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Also, be sure to get my book. If you're thinking about starting a podcast, it's on Amazon. It's called You Got Something to Say. It's a simple guide to starting your own podcast because your story matters. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. Have a wonderful weekend. For all of you Georgians where it's raining, too bad. Stay inside. Cook your ribs in the oven. All right? Y'all take care. I'll be back again tomorrow. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.